In the vast expanse of health concerns reverberating around the globe, high blood pressure, also known as hypertension, stands as a silent yet potent threat. Often dubbed as the silent killer, it stealthily creeps into one's life, showing no symptoms until it's too late. Uncontrolled high blood pressure can lead to serious health complications, including heart disease and stroke. In today's video, we're going to discuss the 10 common foods that you should avoid for high blood pressure. Before we dive into the topic, do remember to subscribe to our channel. First on our list is grilled meats. Recent clinical investigations, including studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have unveiled a potential association between the consumption of grilled meats and elevated blood pressure. The scientific basis for this connection lies in the formation of heterocyclic amines, or HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons during the grilling process. These compounds, when ingested in excess, have been associated with oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which are recognized factors contributing to hypertension. As we consider the impact of dietary choices on cardiovascular health, it is prudent to be mindful of grilling practices and explore alternative cooking methods to mitigate potential risks associated with the consumption of grilled meats. The evidence from these studies underscores the importance of balanced nutrition in maintaining optimal cardiovascular well-being. Next, our number 2 list, we have bacon. Clinical investigations, as outlined in the Journal of Hypertension, illuminate a significant correlation between bacon consumption and elevated blood pressure. The primary scientific rationale stems from the substantial sodium content inherent in bacon, a byproduct of the curing process. The elevated sodium levels, when consumed excessively, induce fluid retention, leading to increased blood volume and heightened vascular resistance, ultimately manifesting as elevated blood pressure. Additionally, the saturated fat content in bacon, as underscored in numerous studies, has been linked to adverse cardiovascular effects, including arterial plaque formation. In promoting cardiovascular health, it is imperative for individuals to exercise moderation in bacon consumption, consider lower sodium alternatives, and embrace a balanced diet rich in heart-healthy choices. These findings underscore the significance of evidence-based dietary decisions for overall well-being, which we will discuss later. Cheese, our third in the list despite its delicious allure, is another culprit. Scientific insights, as documented in studies featured in the American Journal of Hypertension, illuminate a potential association between cheese consumption and elevated blood pressure. The crux of this connection lies in the sodium content prevalent in various cheese varieties, coupled with higher levels of saturated fats in some. Excessive sodium intake is known to contribute to fluid retention, leading to increased blood volume and elevated vascular resistance, all contributing factors to hypertension. To promote cardiovascular health, it is advisable to approach cheese consumption with moderation, selecting lower sodium alternatives. On number 4, coffee lovers might cringe at this, but yes, coffee is on the list. Scientific exploration, as presented in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, has delved into the relationship between coffee consumption and blood pressure. While acute intake may lead to a transient increase, long-term studies suggest that moderate coffee consumption is generally not associated with a significant elevation in blood pressure. However, individual responses can vary, and it is essential to consider overall dietary patterns and existing health conditions. The evidence underscores the importance of moderation and individualized approaches, emphasizing that, for many individuals, moderate coffee consumption can be part of a balanced and heart-healthy lifestyle. Number 5, pizza, a favorite among many unfortunately, makes it to the list due to its high sodium content. Scientific inquiries, as detailed in the European Journal of Nutrition, have explored the potential implications of frequent pizza consumption on blood pressure. The multifaceted nature of this beloved dish, combining high sodium content, saturated fats from cheese, and refined carbohydrates in the crust, may collectively contribute to elevated blood pressure. As part of a comprehensive approach to cardiovascular health, individuals are encouraged to be mindful of their pizza consumption, opting for varieties with lower sodium and incorporating additional heart-healthy elements into their diet. These findings highlight the importance of informed dietary choices in maintaining optimal blood pressure and overall cardiovascular well-being. Our 6th in the list is French fries, as tempting as they may be, are a no-go. The high levels of sodium and unhealthy fats can spike your blood pressure as per the studies published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Shed light on the association between frequent French fry consumption and elevated blood pressure. The concern lies in the high levels of sodium in processed fries, coupled with the unhealthy fats used in the frying process. Excessive sodium intake, a known contributor to hypertension, can lead to fluid retention, increased blood volume, and heightened vascular resistance. In light of these findings, individuals are advised to exercise moderation in their French fry consumption and consider healthier preparation methods such as baking or air frying to mitigate potential adverse effects on blood pressure. These insights underscore the importance of dietary choices in promoting cardiovascular health and overall well-being. Number 7. While mineral water might seem harmless, some brands contain high levels of sodium. Scientific investigations, including studies featured in the American Journal of Public Health, have examined the potential impact of certain mineral waters on blood pressure. It is crucial to recognize that while mineral water is generally perceived as a healthier beverage choice, certain varieties with elevated sodium content may contribute to increased blood pressure. Monitoring the mineral content of specific brands and opting for lower sodium alternatives aligns with a heart-healthy approach. As part of a well-rounded strategy for cardiovascular health, individuals are encouraged to stay informed about the composition of their chosen mineral water by reading the labels and make conscious decisions to mitigate potential risks associated with sodium intake. Number 8. Wine, despite its heart-healthy reputation, can lead to high blood pressure when consumed in excess, as reported in the Journal of the American Heart Association. The potential association between wine consumption and high blood pressure can be attributed to various factors. One notable component is the alcohol content in wine. While moderate alcohol consumption has been linked to potential cardiovascular benefits, excessive or chronic alcohol intake may lead to hypertension. Alcohol can have a direct impact on blood pressure by increasing sympathetic nervous system activity and disrupting the balance of certain hormones involved in blood pressure regulation. Additionally, regular and excessive alcohol consumption can contribute to weight gain, which is another factor associated with elevated blood pressure. It's important to note that individual responses to alcohol can vary, and factors such as genetics, overall health, and lifestyle play crucial roles in determining the impact of wine or any alcoholic beverage on blood pressure. Our number 9 is store-bought pasta sauces. In recent studies, including research published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have shed light on a potential association between store-bought pasta sauces and elevated blood pressure. The concern primarily revolves around the sodium content prevalent in commercially available pasta sauces. Many of these sauces are often laden with added salt as a preservative and flavor enhancer. Excessive sodium intake, as highlighted in these clinical findings, can lead to fluid retention and increased blood volume, consequently contributing to elevated blood pressure. As part of a heart-healthy approach, individuals are encouraged to scrutinize food labels, opt for low-sodium alternatives, or consider preparing homemade sauces to better control sodium intake and support overall cardiovascular health. This emphasizes the significance of making informed dietary choices to mitigate potential health risks associated with everyday food items. And finally, deli meats. Scientific inquiries, as discussed in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, shed light on a potential link between deli meat consumption and elevated blood pressure. The primary concern lies in the sodium content prevalent in processed deli meats, commonly used for preservation and flavor enhancement. Excessive sodium intake, a recognized contributor to hypertension, can lead to fluid retention, increased blood volume, and heightened vascular resistance. Well, we have seen the 10 common food that causes high blood pressure. We now dive into alternate food to replace them. Commencing with grilled meats, while delectable, their association with elevated blood pressure necessitates consideration. Opting for lean protein sources such as skinless poultry or fish is a judicious choice, substantiated by findings from the American Heart Association Journal. Transitioning to a breakfast staple, bacon, renowned for its flavor but notorious for its potential impact on blood pressure. The recommendation is to explore alternatives like turkey bacon or leaner cuts of meat, as recommended from the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Navigating to cheese, a culinary delight, moderation becomes imperative. Selecting low-fat or skim cheese varieties aligns with dietary best practices. In addressing the widely consumed morning beverage, coffee, an understanding of its potential influence on blood pressure is paramount. Consideration of alternatives, such as herbal teas or decaffeinated coffee, is underscored by research elucidated in the Journal of Hypertension. Pizza, a ubiquitous favorite, can be transformed into a heart-healthy option through the integration of whole wheat crust, vegetables, and lean protein. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition substantiates the positive impact of such dietary modifications. Transitioning to the realm of side dishes, the appeal of French fries is undeniable. However, opting for alternatives such as oven-baked sweet potato fries or air-fried vegetables aligns with cardiovascular wellness, a concept reinforced by findings in circulation research. The importance of hydration cannot be overstated, yet the suitability of mineral water for all individuals is subject to scrutiny, preferring plain water or herbal teas without added sugars. For enthusiasts of wine, moderation is the operative principle, with potential cardiovascular benefits associated. However, avoiding it is even better. This prudent advice finds support in research documented in the European Journal of Epidemiology. Store-bought pasta sauces, often laden with sodium, studies featured in the Journal of Hypertension Research, suggest that replacing store-bought pasta sauces with homemade alternatives can contribute to better blood pressure management. Many commercial pasta sauces are high in sodium, which, when consumed in excess, can contribute to elevated blood pressure. Preparing pasta sauces at home allows for greater control over ingredients, enabling the incorporation of fresh herbs, vegetables, and reduced sodium options. This approach aligns with heart-healthy dietary practices, emphasizing the importance of whole, minimally processed foods. Concluding our dietary exploration with Deli Meats, convenience may come at the expense of health considerations. Opting for fresh, lean meats devoid of additives aligns with nutritional best practices. Remember, there are healthier alternatives to these foods, and making the switch can significantly improve your blood pressure levels. As we conclude, we encourage you to share your thoughts, feedback, or personal stories in the comments section. Your engagement helps us bring more valuable content your way. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more health-centric content. Stay healthy, stay informed.